There, writers and muse daters, Annalisa from Date with the Muse coming at you again to talk with you today about what agents are looking for. So one of the questions that I frequently get asked, whether it's on Facebook, other social media, whether I'm speaking at a conference, is what are agents really looking for? What is it that they want? Why do I keep getting rejected? So that's what I want to talk with you about today. So what are agents looking for? Well, I was on the phone with one of my agent friends, and as you may know if you've watched any of my videos here in the Facebook group, one of the questions that I ask agents is, what are you looking for, but also what trends are you seeing in the marketplace? Because like any marketplace, it's volatile. Things change from day to day, right? So there was the book American Dirt that came out about a month ago. That really influenced the publishing industry. The London Book Fair getting canceled because of this virus that we're dealing with. That impacts the industry. So things are always changing in the industry, and knowing what the trends are, what's impacting what's getting published is really huge. And this conversation that I had was particularly interesting with this agent because one of the things that we talked about is the evolution right now in the publishing industry from looking at the book as the product to looking at the author as the product. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means that you better know how to create a product that is viable in the traditional publishing marketplace. And I will tell you that that's exactly why we do things the way that we do them in the writing gym. First and foremost, getting information from the horse's mouth. That's why I'm meeting with industry professionals every single week, is so that I can bring that information to the writers in the writing gym to say, okay, here are the things that we want to target toward. How does your book fit into that? And the second thing that we're doing over in the writing gym that's really important is that it's a comprehensive program, right? So if you got an MFA, for example, a Master's in Fine Arts, you might learn how to write, which is pretty important, right? But that's it. So what we do over in the writing gym is in the VIP, we're starting you with how do you write a quality draft that is movable quickly into revision for publication. So that's the VIP. People who go from the VIP into the publishing mastermind, those who are accepted, they're doing the market research. We're talking about what agents are looking for. They've gone to presentations where I've presented an agent to them and we're asking questions in real time, or a publicist from a publishing house, and they're able to ask their questions in real time and get them answered. That's huge to know what the market is sustaining. During that time, I'm also reading their manuscript, not once, but twice, sometimes 3 times, and I'm getting on the phone and I'm saying, hey Bob, hey Jim, hey Sally, hey Susie, agent, I've got this manuscript about cows, what do you think? Right? And we're having that conversation about that particular author. Now, frequently that conversation leads to, hey, when it's done, I want to see it. Not always, but it frequently creates an in for that author. And I see you watching, Stephen, you know that that's true because it's happened for you multiple times. So VIP, write the novel, moving into the market research and the reading. I'm creating the foundation for their platform, and then moving into the revision phase. And this is really important because they're getting the kind of feedback that they need to become a better writer. They learn who they are as writers. They get the confidence that they need. And also, they're revising a novel to publishable, moving into the publishing bootcamp where they're submitting them. I'm making introductions to editors, publishers, and agents on their behalf. It's really great. Congratulations, Stephen, on submitting again today. I know we just got you a new list of agents and publishers and things that I was working on for you all of last week. So that's great to hear. And then, look, here's the part that I really want to talk about today. And that is the 2 ending programs that happen after the book is finished. Paths to Pulitzer, where writers are improving their craft. And Novel Selling You, where they're creating their author platform. So look, if the product isn't just the book, if the product is the author, then it's awfully darn important to know how to package yourself. And I'm sorry to put it that way, but publishing is a business. And if you don't know how to address it as a business, if you're thinking of your book as an art and you as an artist, then you're missing out on what can happen, the potential of what your book can become. Because look, this is what agents are looking for. They may love your book. They may love your writing. They may love your concept. They may love your protagonist. But if they don't have a package that they can pitch as saleable to the publishing house, you ain't going nowhere. And that was the confirmation that I got this week in that conversation to say, okay, the way that things are, we used to have the big 6, now we have the big 5. You know, with the immersion of audiobooks and with Alexa devices and all of the changes that we see happening in the publishing industry. We're at a turning point right now. So if you don't know how to market yourself, if you don't know how to package yourself, you're going to be lost. So it's no longer about writing just a good book. It's also about knowing how to place yourself in the market. If you're ready for real results, I would love to chat with you. I'll put a link in the comments. But this isn't for everybody. It's just for people who are serious about having a publishing career. You can probably understand as I talk about the scope of work that we do with authors, this isn't something that happens in a week or a month or even sometimes 6 months. This is a long-term process to build a career, because that's what we're doing over in the writing gym. If that sounds like something that you want and you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and to get real results, I'd love to talk with you about where you are, where you'd like to go, and how you can get there. I'll put a link to my calendar in the comments. You can put yourself right into my calendar and we can chat sometime in the next week or so. Until the next time, happy writing.